Okay, guys, hello. So now we're going to review some of the important aspects of chapter 11, which is about translations. I'm going to solve a couple of brief and short exercises. Just so you know, this chapter is really simple. I'm going to explain what it is about, and then I'm going to solve the exercises, and I'm going to do one video per section. Okay? So let's take a look at this. I want you to take a look at this triangle that has been drawn and sketched in this coordinate plane, and we need to understand what the translation is so that it goes from this point to this point. Let me just go a little bit to GeoGebra. It's a .org. It's a very interesting software. I wish I had more time to teach you more things about it, but what I want to do is to show you what translation is. Translation is basically moving every point of a figure the same distance in the same direction. This is one of the different transformations we have in geometry. So I'm going to locate the following points. I'm going to locate point A, which is at negative 3, 1. You can see it here. And I'm going to sketch two more points to eventually draw a triangle, and I will show you what the translation is about. Okay, the second point is right here at negative 2, 3, and the last one is going to be located at negative 5, 4. So based on this, I'm going to draw this triangle. And the triangle ABC, and here you can see the coordinates. I'm going to translate it, which is, as I said, moving every point of the figure uh, the same distance in the same direction. Okay, so I'm going to choose this command here in GeoGebra. I'm going to click on the figure. And then I'm going to choose one of these points to use the reference because I'm going to draw a vector that is the translation vector. Let's say that I'm going to translate this triangle 3 units to the right and 4 units down. So I start here. Look at this. I'm going to start seeing this vector, and this is indicating 3 units to the right and then 4 units down, and then now I'm going to click right here, and that's where it's being translated. This vector is important because it is showing me how I translated the figure. You can see here this form. In your book, you will see a little bit different. Probably you might want to see the rule here. What happened is what I did with this triangle ABC was translating it to this new location. I translated it 1, 2, and 3 steps or units to the right and 4 units down. Right? That's what translation is about. So look at this triangle right here. I want to write the rule of translation for it, explaining that x, y are the original or the image points. Sorry, the pre-image points, and whatever it happens here is describing what the translation is about. So let's use C as the reference here. C is located at 0 and a height of 3 because each cell or each square is 2 units. So it is started from 0, 3, and then the new location is right here. It means that I moved it 2, 4, 5 spaces to the right, and then I moved it 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units down. So if I want to describe what happened with point C, is that its original points were whatever they are, in this case 0, 3. Well, I'm going to write them. So it's originally at 0, 3, but because of what I just described, it was translated 5 units to the right and 6 units down. So this is how I describe it. 5 units to the right, because remember x is right or left, and 6 units down. That's the rule of translation for this case. Now, what happens in this second exercise? Find the component form of the vector that translates the point A, it is right here at negative 4, 8, and then it takes it to 7, negative 9. Well, I just need to make sure that I understand what is going on in both parts. From x, in x you start from negative 4 to 7. it has a difference of 13. So it's 13, the horizontal vector, and then on the y side it went from 8 to -9. That is, I am going down 17 units. This is the component form. This is the vector of translation acting here, okay? Because the pre-image A went 3 units to the right and 17 units down, and this is its image. So that's what happened. If I want to write it as the form of a rule, you can say that x, y goes this way. So x 13 units to the right and y 17 units down. These are the two ways we are going to be working with. There is a third exercise though here. Well, by the way, here's 4, okay? So we're going to use the translation we are given. The original point, the pre-image, is going to be translated 4 units to the left, 3 units up. So if I start with G, that is located at -2, 4, and if I pay attention to the rule, 4 units to the left of -2 is going to be -6, and now 3 units up, this 4 is going to be a 7. So this is the new location of point G. This is actually G prime, okay? And now I'm going to do the same with H. So I translated 4 units to the left of 10 is going to be 14, and 3 units up, 5, then this is the new location. And that's it. I'm done with this first part of the exercise, okay? This first unit 11.1.